Welcome back, everyone, to Joshua's Magic, a channel about how spirituality intersects with the ordinary world. First of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers and everybody who's commented, supported the channel. And if you've not subscribed, please consider doing so. Today, I'm going to be talking about something I've termed synthetic meditation. And it's sort of different than regular meditation. I came upon this by being sort of stuck from moving forward with things that I felt I was supposed to move forward with spiritually. I'm part of this project called the Molecular Group, and it's a really high spiritual concept that we're trying to manifest. But there's not, all the right pieces aren't in play. Everything's not the way it needs to be for the final concept to be fully manifest. And part of what I've noticed is that by focusing on certain principles and concepts that were related to the end goal, and working on them in different areas of my life, that I saw progress in the molecular group as well. And so this concept doesn't just apply to that, it applies to all sorts of other things too. So I'm going to be initially approaching it from the idea of you have something you want to do and you're sort of stuck or prevented from it. And so you move forward with a sort of synthetic meditation instead of meditating directly on whatever it is you're trying to achieve or something like that. So I'll give an example of a relationship. So let's say, a friendship, a romantic relationship, family member, whatever. But you have a relationship with somebody who's, the relationship isn't as good as you'd like it. Maybe you'd like them to be more patient with you, or you'd like to have a better, more open relationship with them, and any sort of thing. And they're not really open to it. It's not like you have such a bad relationship with them that you need to stop being around them, but it's okay, but it's not where you'd hope it would be. So what you can do in this case, let's say it's patience, right? That they're too impatient, or you want to develop some patience in your relationship with them. Maybe you're both really impatient with each other. Now, there's sort of two ways you can approach this. You can work on patience in yourself. That's always a good thing. And in doing that, you're sort of preparing the way for them to be able to become more patient too, because you've embraced patience, and now you're opening the door for them to possibly embrace patience, or maybe you've rated off some energy that's in alignment with patience, and it's made it easier for them to be patient as well. But the other way, the more interesting way, is you work on this concept in some other separate dynamic or sphere of your life. Like, let's say you were a teacher, right? So you've got this relationship where you want to develop patience between you and this other person. And then you've got this classroom setting. And now you develop patience within yourself first, especially if you need it, and everybody probably needs some. But if you can help others develop their patience, like this class of students you have in this scenario, you work to develop patience in them or help show them the way of patience. So it's like you're bringing down this concept or this idea or this principle of what real patience looks like. And you're able to bring it down here because there's an openness here, because presumably the students are at least somewhat open to learning this, more than your friend or your person in the relationship over here. So there's not an openness here, there is an openness here. You really want to see the thing happen here, but there's no openness, so you can't do too much. But in bringing the energy, the concept down over here where there is an openness, you're creating a sort of an openness over here too, potentially. That you've developed this energy here, the energy is manifested, you've manifested where it's open. And now it's sort of like the 100th monkey principle, where after 100 monkeys discovered, the 100th monkeys discovered something, then all the monkeys know it. I'm told that that's not actually what happened, but the principle does make some sense. That after you develop something or somebody develops something, it then spreads on all over the place, just like inventions. When you have a good invention, it spreads around the world, like indoor plumbing, for example. but that energy manifesting in one zone allows it to manifest in other zones. And so that's the basic idea behind synthetic meditation. And I'm interested in any comments or feedback you have. If you'd like to hear more about this, or if you have any other video suggestions, hit me up in the comments section, and don't forget to smash that like button. Till next time, may the force be with you.